Alright, and okay, here we go. Hello everyone, this is another video. I know it's been a very long time since I recorded a video. The last one was my voice acting one, but I'm back. I have returned from my, it's been like 4 months since I last recorded. Now, the reason why, there's like 2 reasons why I haven't created another YouTube video. One of them is that, kind of ran out of ideas for this one. And number 2, life. I have a lot of summer school stuff that I need to get done. It's just chaos. And I didn't really get much time to focus on my YouTube channel. I've also been going to a lot of family gatherings on Saturdays specifically, which is when I make my videos. So, yeah, it's not really inconvenience, but it's like, yeah, it doesn't really allow me to create videos. Now, this particular video is going to be very different this time around. Instead of a gaming video or like a voice acting video or any of that, I have decided to show you guys 4 quotes that I created with Sonic dancing in the background and stuff. Okay, let's begin. Quote number 1. The world we live in is a wacky one, and sometimes it's our job to make sense of it. Now, this quote is very self-explanatory, but I put an explanation under here anyway. Contemporary events nowadays can be the craziest things ever. Sometimes they're just crazy, like events are just that, they're just crazy, no need to pay attention to them. But other events could actually mean something, meaning that thought should be put into them. That's why it's, that's why it says here that sometimes it's our job to make sense of it. Sometimes. Pay attention to the word sometimes. Because sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Sometimes an event is just crazy and there's no point in putting any real thought into it. Moving swiftly onward. Stairs too high for you, me, us, etc. to climb? I've heard of no such thing. Oops, oh my gosh. Explanation. The stairs, in this case, could represent multiple different things. They could represent the ever-increasing tasks of life, or the steps that you should be taken, that should be taken to achieve a long-term or ambitious goal. This quote basically means that as long as you put hard work and effort into something, nothing will be impossible. Yeah, I know, it's a little cheesy, you've heard this multiple times, but hey, I put it into a creative format. Fun fact, this quote was actually inspired by the level theme, Stairs Too High, from Gunstar Heroes. Well, not the quote itself, just the part where it says, Stairs Too High, that's where I got it from, that's where I got that part from, the thing, Stairs Too High. Put a little image here to represent that. Moving on. Life is a gamble. You may not always get what you want, but if you keep taking chances, then you might succeed. This quote is basically a reminder that many events in life are unpredictable, and you won't always get instant gratification. But if you keep persisting, you just keep going, keep marching forward, you might achieve success. Alright, here's an important note. Some people might interpret this quote as a covert gambling promotion, meaning that it's like a subtle gambling promotion. Like you see here, life is a gamble, but if you keep going, keep taking chances, keep betting, then you might succeed. This is not a gambling promotion. I repeat, this is not a gambling promotion. This is a motivational quote about persisting in life. Persisting in life, not persisting in gambling. I mean, honestly, if you want, you can keep persisting in gambling. You do that at your own risk, but this quote does not serve as a promotion. It's a motivational quote, alright? So, I don't want anyone to misinterpret this. Moving on to my final quote and my personal favorite, not all roads lead to Rome, some lead to Carthage. Now, this quote in particular is a very brilliant quote, in my opinion. For one, it has a literal meaning. The literal meaning is not every road you take in life is what you expect it to be. It could be entirely different. A deeper meaning to it, it could be that paths that you take in life won't always lead to success, or like the mainstream, or what you expect. The mainstream, in this case, can be applied in a historical context, because that's where the saying, all roads lead to Rome came from. all roads, like when the Roman Empire was around, all roads, when it came to like trade and economic stuff, literally led to Rome. It was all going back to Rome. And then we go to more historical stuff, and the Carthage part, the some lead to Carthage part, some lead to Carthage part represents the historical rivalry between the Roman Empire and the Carthaginian Empire. And back to the metaphorical part of the message, not all roads lead to success. It could lead to like adversary, like it could lead to like adversaries. It could lead to very, very dangerous things. So it could also serve as like a cautionary thing to remind you that, hey, sometimes this part isn't what you expect. It could also tie into like not all that glitters is gold, and you know. All right, that's about it. This is a very short video, so that is the end. If anybody has any questions about any of these quotes or want me to do like a clearer explanation, because I know I've been yapping this whole video and it probably wasn't entertaining that much. Maybe it was. Maybe you learned something from this quote. That's kind of my goal from this video, for someone to learn something from these quotes. But if you didn't, that's okay. You don't have to be like, I'm not asking you to be enamored with any of these quotes. I was just showcasing these, and hopefully it inspired you guys to be a little more positive and optimistic in life, because a lot of these quotes are motivational quotes. Like, this one is a little more neutral. This one is the quote number 2 and 3 are motivational ones, and this one's like a cautionary one. So, yeah. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Do the obligatory YouTube stuff, like, share, subscribe, or not. I'm not your dad. I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you to, I don't have to force you to like and subscribe to my channel. You can if you want to. It's your choice, ultimately. But anyway, have a good day. God bless you all. Bye-bye.